Woman, give me my weapon.
Sweet. I bet Captain Quark uses stuff like this all the time.
Yeah, no.
Real men can swing without.
Real men of genius.
Yes.
Make me sick.
Yeah, so
Wait, hold on. Did you guys
look at that last part. She passed.
Come on, did you guys just snort, or did that character?
No, it's Holga that said that.
Oh.
Target is out of view. Use the L1.
So yeah, the swing shot.
I do like it in the other games where it's just an automatic thing that happens.
Just
but
a question. Which game came out first, this or Wind Waker?
I don't know.
I think this came out 2002, I think.
Wait, but
I would rock a wiki, but I'm afraid I would rock a wiki, but I'm afraid that my flash plugin would crash. So someone else.
I think this was 2002, and Wind Waker came out 2003.
I know it's 2003 because GameSpot gave it Game of the Year in 2003. Iridia.
Iridia.
Blast off. By the way, I really want to mention this just because I found it to be so stupid. Okay, so Brace Crash have put up 2 more lists. One of them would be IGN's top 100 video game moments of all time. Apparently, one of them is winning a race in Mario
Kart. I know. I heard about that. I don't want to go into details on how stupid that was. I mean,
yes. So what's the name of this planet? I forget.
Iridia.
Yeah. By the way,
seriously, why isn't Beating Jack 2 one of those?
No, Beating Jack 2.
You feel
no. Beating Jack 2 on Hero Mode. As a person experienced with the Jack and Daxter series, if I ever beat it on Hero Mode, oh yeah, I'll feel a lot of accomplishment. Insert toilet humor joke here.
You guys get a load of that epic space battle I was in? We saw ya, screaming for help. That was like a war cry. My agent and I got...
By the way, I did cry just because I love this guy.
Did he survive the crash, sir?
He's okay, but I've had a little trouble getting back to my ship due to my...
Isn't it right there?
Ankle. Oh, come on. If you can take out all the sand sharks, I just might have a spare hoverboard for you.
We'd love to help you, Mr. McMarks.
We're not ripping off Sonic Riders at all, or is Sonic Riders ripping off this? I don't know.
I've always wanted a decent hoverboard. Well,
why
isn't there a subtitle?
Yeah, what happened to the subtitles?
Oh, by the way, Patrick, to answer your question, that wasn't his ship. That's his escape pod. He's looking for his crash ship.
And now we're murdering Yu-Gi-Oh! Rejects. Fun!
Wait, Yu-Gi-Oh! Rejects of what?
These monsters.
Sand sharks. They look like Yu-Gi-Oh! Rejects.
But what rejects? I mean, what monster, or were they rejected? I mean, what do they look like from Yu-Gi-Oh?
No, he's talking about they look like monsters you would see on monster cards.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, you could obviously argue that certain Pokemon are Yu-Gi-Oh! Rejects as well. I mean,
many of the.
I'm really pointing more so at the 4th gen legendaries in particular.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, speaking of Pokemon, I never knew that was there. Thank you for that, Patrick. Okay,
that's like the first time I found it.
I always knew that was there. I just never knew how you got to it.
I never knew that was there. Actually, I knew it was. Yeah, I never knew how to get.
So besides the point, back to Pokemon.
Yeah, apparently, my friend David told me that 3 of the legendaries of the 5th gym are actually based off the 3 Musketeers.
So let me guess, Terrakion, Virizion, and Cobalion.
Yes.
Yes.
I went home look it up like, wow.
I'm not stupid.
Nintendo, you really running out of ideas, aren't you?
We can argue the same thing with Square and Final Fantasy, so, yeah. But, I mean, the only difference between Nintendo and Square is they actually put up a good story in 5th gen.
Final Fantasy, it finally ends.
Yeah,
which we know it won't.
And you know the best part? TV shows even brief with the fact that it's called Final Fantasy, and yet it never ends.
That's why Scott Pilgrim has the never-ending
fantasy. I was just ready to say that, actually.
No, I still like the Speedy the Porcupine.
Speedy the Porcupine is the best.
My here's the porcupine.
After I smoke a J, I will kill you.
I just smoked a J. I would destroy
Oh, just wait till we get the generation smoke.
Which still is actually a really good boss fight. But anyway, back to setting things on fire with my flamethrower.
Fire! Fire! Fire!
Ratchet used flamethrower. It's super effective.
You stole my joke.
Hey, we were just on the last Pokemon, so.
See, with the lights on the ship, I always think of Buzz Lightyear.
How do you think of a Buzz Lightyear?
Like the Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger ride they have at Disney World.
Oh, that one. Actually, that's
Actually-
true. I will tell you, I had a horrible experience with that as a little kid. I didn't realize it was just a virtual ride and everything when I was little, so I got so scared of it, I was crying for most of the ride, and my parents were so mad.
I just remember my parents. You see the
wait,
moment I always remember of being having the piss scared out of me in Disney World was the Haunted Mansion. My parents just said, you know, it'll be alright, Ryan. And me and my sister were just like, okay. Went on that ride. We were tucking, you know, crying and everything the entire time and throughout the entire vacation. Me and my sister always were just talking to each other of, do you think this ride's scared? Do you think this ride's scared? Do you think this ride is scary?
Oh, man.
Oh, by the way, Alexandra, by the way, in response to what you said about the ride, you are sad straight to the bed.
Yeah. And just the thing is, when we went back there like a week ago.
I'm a woman. Well, technically.
Yeah, when we went.
I mean, technically speaking.
There are no such things women on the internet.
Technically, I mean, I'm not trying to get all religious or anything, but if you look at it in terms of the Bible, technically, all women are technically men, but...
There are no such things as women on the internet.
That's besides the point.
But anyway, just when I went back to Disney World about like a week ago, back to the Haunted Mansion thing, the thing is, we went back on it, and God, I swear, they changed that ride, and it's just like... It pisses me off, because that would have been okay for my kind of when I was a child, and, you know, just to see that they wimped it down,
Ted,
kind of pisses me off.
America in the 21st century. How many times do we have to tell you that?
Well, hey, I mean, in the Nickelodeon movie, Adventures of Tintin, there's alcohol in there like crazy.
PG!
It's based off the book.
It's based off of a comic book that I believe came from somewhere in Europe. I think it was England, actually, but...
It was
Well, I mean,
England. That's why England got it first.
Yeah, they talk in very thick British accents, so...
That's why England got it first, because our friend Joseph saw it. It wasn't even out in America when he saw it.
I'm surprised.
So they got it first, and then we got it. Which I don't understand why it takes actually, you have to go on a rant about that.
Yeah, why do they release stuff later on in different countries? That just makes no sense.
Exactly. Like another example I can think of is Brawl. Why? Okay,
Brawl, they had to wait. Europe had to wait a half a year for Brawl.
Yeah. Why did they have to wait a half a year if they used the same dub that the Americans got? It's the same thing.
But I have to raise
the only thing you're changing is. The only thing you're changing it from the American code to the PAL code region, so that way you can play on the European Wii. It shouldn't take that long.
Oh, failure.
Yeah, failure.
But anyway, that's just, besides the point. Why is it that some games in Japan... Wait. Oh, but say, wasn't there a bottomless pit? Whatever. But why is it that some games in Japan get released after they get released in the US?
I don't know.
I mean...
I think that because I think they're counting on the US audience to respond better than Japan audience.
Well, maybe, I mean... That would, I guess you can make that argument for something like Four Heroes, but I mean, I don't know.
In the case of Generations, technically the script was written by American people.
Well, I mean, so was the Mad World script, so that's why I understand why that colors were released in the United States. So
yeah, that's why. But
the
because
thing
the
is,
jokes were American jokes. Because if you would actually listen to, if you were to see the Japanese cutscene of the Eggman of the Time Meter reveal, they say Eggman twice, and they still translate to nobody calls me that anymore.
What? So
no,
what?
I heard that joke. No, I heard that joke is not in there. I heard that joke is not in the Japanese.
The joke is not in the joke. It's not in the Japanese version because they call him Eggman anyway. They call him.
I mean, I hear that they were. I know that they still you know, call him Eggman, but I hear it's the same cutscene, but they use a different joke apparently.
But I mean,
I heard it with the subtitles up, so.
Okay.
I think that if you put the Japanese
And this was
subtitles on.
Insomniac's attempt at putting puzzles into the game, which didn't really work out well because most of these are very simple.
Yeah, the ones I hate, I'll admit, of all of those puzzle things, the one I hated the most was in Up Your Arsenal. That stupid, one that you had to go through like 3 different levels.
The one I hate the most is in Gory Commando.
Which one? There were 2 of them, the sphere one and then there was the grid.
The grid.
The grid one can take a little bit. I love the sphere one, though. But the original is still my favorite.
But it's simply easy.
Mm-hmm. Die.
Explode.
Your blaster still has nothing on the Vulcan Fury, Ratchet. I'm sorry.
Oh, get a bit what?
Well, I mean, it's a hand pistol, alright?
Vulcan
You're comparing a hand
Fury.
pistol to a machine gun.
Vulcan. That's not a machine gun, it's a Vulcan barrel. That's actually what it is in reality, an actual Vulcan barrel. They just
It's
changed.
still a It's still like the size of a rifle.
Watch it get crushed. Nah, just kidding. Wait, you don't get crushed. You can't get crushed in this game, Kane.
You can't get crushed. It will always remain above your head.
It's actually like
Yeah.
some weird reason. They were just like, hey, I can't die by getting crushed. Yay? Maybe?
Question mark?
Question mark?
No. Think about it as Sonic fans. You can't die while getting crushed. Ruined forever. Think about it.
Ruined forever.
Ruined forever.
You just sound like Naruto on Naruto Bridge. You know that, right?
Ruined forever. Oh, so you want me to do my Naruto voice? Hi, I am Naruto.
By the way, I'm just getting out the weird voices. Have you guys heard the new voices that they have for the Dark Knight Rises?
Oh yes.
I'm saying if they don't switch the audio,
voices?
if they,
What do you mean?
yeah, if they,
What do you mean new
like
voices? That's a live action movie, man. That makes no sense.
No, I just mean of the new actors that they have, you know, for like
Well,
Bane and
don't
Cat.
say new voices. Say new actors.
Well, you know what I mean. But just the thing is, they better switch it from the preview that they had in the IMAX. Otherwise, I think Batman will begin. Well, no, The Dark Knight Rises will officially go down in history as the movie with the weirdest voices ever.
Actors.
Don't be so literal, son. The problem is I'm stranded on this backwater.
Well, that's because your manager working for Hollywood, California is trying to exploit money from the general populace by revealing the most stupid and getting targeting the most stupid audiences by getting people like Justin Bieber to sing. The end.
Overlong joke is overlong.
Sorry. Wait, overlong.
Beyonce hasn't been to the video for a long time.
I could be the next Skid McMarks.
You keep dreaming, Ratchet.
Yes, you keep dreaming. By the way,
You do not want to be another toilet joke, Ratchet.
You know, but I wouldn't have poured that stuff if 50 Cent was off the stage.
What about 50 Cent?
With the Kanye West incident.
That wasn't 50 Cent, that was Kanye West.
I wouldn't have pulled that stunt if 50 Cent was on the stage.
I don't get it. I just...
If 50 Cent would have won that award instead of Taylor Swift, Kanye would have gone up on the stage and done what he did. Because 50 Cent would have beat him down afterwards.
Meanwhile, Chief Executive Terrence Flagship.
Commence towing our planet to
Mean.
its next destination.
Where is it?
Hello, Kevin Michael Richardson.
Meanwhile, on Planet West,
This is like a job for Kim Possible. So I already called her.
Fast, Lieutenant. Just because we don't need any more trees
don't even
doesn't
get me
mean
started what they did. And I know I'm starting to go on the whole Disney World thing again, but at Epcot, to get people to get little kids to go around a World Showcase, they've started to like add this like Kim Possible thing in there, and like they always have these cell phones that always do that, you know, Kim Possible sensitive.
Yeah.
That's where I wanted to absolutely destroy every single cell phone in the park, because everywhere was that stupid noise.
Okay, hold on.
So you guys talk. I'll use my swing shot to go over to part 5.
Bye. Whoosh!